We had this crazy idea. People thought we were nuts. The worst thing that could happen is I have a fuel leak or a wheel explodes going down the track. That would be a bad day. They're having a big rockin' racing event here. So we showed up and kind of crashed their party, and seems to be a hit so far.
The vehicle being shown today at the Rock and Race event is definitely one of a kind.
My name is Chad Clark.
Oh.
Yeah, dang.
I'm Mike Monter.
And this is the Thunder Buggy. When people see the Thunder Buggy, they just can't believe their eyes, and the first question is, does it really move? And yes, it does.
It does move, but not in the traditional sense, which would have been with the help of a horse or two.
The nostalgic race weekend, what's more nostalgic than an Amish buggy?
Yeah, we go way back.
Helping this buggy up the racetrack is not a regular engine either.
It's like oil and water. They should not go together.
We have no earthly business having an Amish buggy and a jet engine together.
But how did this jet-powered buggy come into existence?
Mike and I were at our local county fair watching a truck and tractor pull. I mentioned to him that it would be a really cool idea to build a turbine-powered four-wheel drive pulling truck. So I went home that night and found an engine online, bought it. Didn't realize it was not turbo shaft, it was turbojet only. So I had to come up with a different concept than a pulling truck. So with a lightweight vehicle, we live in the Amish capital of the world, so figured Amish buggy would be perfect.
Called me up and said, we're not doing a pulling truck anymore, we're doing an Amish buggy. Seemed natural.
The buggy was not designed to take, 100 feet of electrical wiring and fuel tanks and a jet engine. It's a really simple engine design. It's a pretty awesome engineering for back in the 40s. We built a steel subframe to carry the extra weight. That's about the only thing that we did chassis-wise to strengthen the buggy, other than airbags. We got a mix of aircraft gauges and car gauges. This red handle's for emergency fuel shutoff in the event of an accident.
With a jet engine, this buggy must have some serious speed in it.
Top speed so far has been 55 to 60 miles an hour.
Or maybe not.
This particular setup, that's probably max because, we kept the buggy as original as possible. There's no safety cage. There's, I've got a driver's seat belts, but it's still a wood vehicle.
Today, the team have brought the Thunder Buggy to Rock and Race.
I'll be doing all the crew chief work, making sure he's safe, making sure there's no fuel leaks, all the electrical, towing the vehicle up to the starting line.
With Mike on technical support, Chad will be
holding on for dear life.
And that's not surprising, as there's not a lot of protection for the driver of this vehicle.
The worst thing that could happen is I have a fuel leak and the engine runs away, or a wheel explodes going down the track. Yeah, that would be a bad day.
Buggy wheels aren't speed rated.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's time for this Amish automobile to show the audience what it can do.
It's fun to come to the track or an air show and see the reactions of people when they drive by it. They almost break their neck and like, is that really real?
We've had mechanical engineers and people come up and it's kind of nice when you're sitting in your garage thinking about building things, and you actually have an engineer come up and go, okay, you did that all right.
Yeah.
You weren't complete idiots.
Right. We made it. People thought we were nuts, and I think that was might have been part of the motivation behind of it to get this thing done. Yeah. Yeah, hold my beer moment. Watch this. It's something that's unconventional. You don't see it every day, and people seem to love it.